Good day everybody, my name's Awesomecrunch and welcome back to some more Subnautica news. Now this episode is actually pretty exciting because it's actually about the Void, and we often don't actually get anything really about the Void because it's a no-go area for the game. It doesn't necessarily need lore for it, but they have come up with some lore and it's really interesting, and it basically completely reevaluates your entire view of how you're playing Subnautica. So, as you probably know, at the moment, when you play Subnautica, you're just playing on this kind of plateau, and it's not all one level, but there's certain edges where it just plummets infinitely, as far as we know. Just infinite. As far as the game procedurally generates the side, I think is how it works, before your computer crashes or something like that. As far as we've known since now, Subnautica has just been this plateau, just in the middle of the ocean, on the planet, with no real explanation as to why it's here, but maybe that explanation wasn't needed. But now we have one, and it's really cool. So I'll read it to you now. It has just popped up in the encyclopedia, which is really cool, and it was actually shown to me by someone on Discord, and I can't remember who. Okay, so it was PXLGHAST who told me about this on my Discord, and the link to my Discord will be in the description below if you want to join it. You can go and chat with me, chat with others, and also suggest things for me to do in videos. So thank you to PXLGHAST for showing this to me, because I had no idea about it prior to this. So, basically, along with a splurge of new name changes that the devs have been doing, they've now renamed the Void to the Dead Zone, and they've updated it with this encyclopedia entry. And it reads, geological scans of this area show a steep decline in all directions. So that is the massive cliffs that go down into the Void, or now the Dead Zone. This data is consistent with the theory that the Aurora crashed on the edge of a 2km by 2km volcanic crater. So we are playing on the edge of a volcano, essentially. I mean, that's pretty mental. Now, we know that we're actually playing on the edge of a volcanic crater, and that's some pretty big news, because that essentially changes the entire geological thinking of this whole place. It's completely different from what I thought it was. It actually has some lore now, which is actually really interesting, and I'm really happy that it does. So we'll continue reading. It has likely been millennia since an eruption reached the surface, encouraging the ecosystem within the crater to flourish. So it's been a long time since it last erupted, and a millennia is 1,000 years if you didn't know that. And that's why it's like this, because it hasn't erupted in thousands and thousands of years. The ecology of the trench surrounding the crater supports only two kinds of life, microscopic and Leviathan class. Exploration is ill-advised. So essentially it's telling you, don't go in the Void unless you want to die, because there are Leviathans in there and also tiny things that will bite your toenails off. I don't think that's a natural thing. I just made that up. So essentially, that's changed my entire outlook on the Subnautica map. We're actually playing right on the edge of a volcanic crater. I mean, who knew that? Well, the devs do, and now you do, because you watched this. But that's just, I don't know, it's just kind of blown my mind. It's made me have a little rethink about the whole Subnautica map. Tell me what you think in the comments below, guys. It might not seem particularly significant to you, but to me it's actually really cool, because I've wanted some lore for the Void for a long time, and now it's not even called the Void anymore. It's called the Dead Zone, because everything in it is dead, and if it's not already dead, it will be dead because of the Leviathans that are dead because they're ghosts, yeah. So, alright guys, I'm going to leave this one here, so please, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're feeling really generous, subscribe to Crunchy's David. Until next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Try, my friends.